excited. You're going to be on my vlog.
That's good.
Are you as excited as me?
Yes. Yes, I am excited as well.
So, let's get started.
Okay.
Welcome to the vlog, Alyssa.
Thank you for having me.
So to give everybody some context of me and Alyssa sitting here doing this vlog together, we're very giddy. Well, I'm very giddy because of this room.
This room is so great. This is the tree room.
Well, it's called the green room. But
The tree room.
I've been calling it the tree room because this one is my favorite tree at the ring.
It's gorgeous.
But there are other great trees here.
The sequoia out there.
Oh, the sequoia. I don't know what this one is.
I don't.
Oh, we'll find out and get back to you.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this background. So you can't see it as much, but there are little plants inside of every square with natural light coming in. And then there will be vines hanging from the top.
Yeah, once the foliage grows.
It's really,
nice.
it really does change how I feel. I didn't feel so great coming here today. And as soon as I got here, I mean, I felt good, but I was annoyed about, I lost a client.
Right.
Yeah.
Once you're here, it's like the environment is very conducive to just feeling better. It's just wellness, you know?
It is.
It's amazing.
But if you had this room, wouldn't you be happy?
Yeah.
We love the ring.
We do.
Thank you, ring. Daniel's really, thank you.
Yeah, he needs to see this. We definitely need to.
We need to show it to you, Daniels. Oh, and if we don't get to tell you this, we love your suit today.
Oh yeah, he's
Look at
so snappy.
Snappy. Okay, so let's talk about you and I
Okay.
and how we met. It's a good story.
Yes.
All right.
It's not the traditional story.
No.
I mean, it started off pretty normally though. It was
Yes.
with an Indeed ad, you know.
Yes. I put an ad out on Indeed to obtain a digital media specialist.
Hi.
And I put the ad out, and just like I always do when I'm recruiting, I didn't really put a lot of thought into it. The ad is always going to be very different from, I think, most ads from companies because I'm looking for a certain type of person.
Yeah, it definitely stood out to me. I remember thinking, it just, it's been such a long time, it's almost a year, but I remember thinking and I'm just like, this seems different.
Yeah,
I liked it.
that one.
Yeah, and I did.
Yeah.
And I hadn't responded to so many at this point, but something about this, I was like, if she really means what she put in this, in this ad, I think we'll actually really get along well.
Just from an ad.
But I wasn't sure, because I wasn't sure. I was like, there's no way she's as cool as I thought. Yeah, I mean, I guess I was wrong.
So, all right, let me just tell them what stood out for me. Because I didn't put a lot of thought into it, meaning I put the ad out, I would get resumes, a lot of resumes. So if any of you think that...
How many do you think you got?
I definitely got at least 50.
Really?
Oh yeah, the first day.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I responded the first day, did I?
Probably not.
I don't think
because
so.
None of them stood out. So this is what I look for. I look for something that's going to stand out. I would typically like it to be in the subject line, but this is through Indeed.
Right.
So she didn't have the opportunity to put anything in the subject line. But this is what stood out. Well, first of all, I wasn't very serious about this recruiting thing because we just opened 13th Avenue Media, and as of today, March 1st, this is the year anniversary coming up on March 13th.
Yeah. It's very exciting.
It's a very exciting time.
Yeah.
I can't believe it's been a year. I have no idea how that happened. But I also can't believe it's March 1st, 2019.
True.
Yeah. So I looked at her resume, and the first thing I noticed was that she lived in Bel Air. That was a check. Good for me.
Well, that's also one of the reasons I replied to the ad, because I noticed it was Indian Rocks Beach, and I was like, Indian Rocks Beach.
Right down the street.
I was like, of course, sign me up. So.
And I was thinking, I would like, for whatever reason, there wasn't any solid reason, but I would like the person to be close.
Well, it makes sense to me now, totally.
Well, now it's the best. It's like you're around the corner.
Right. I can't imagine not being around the corner.
Just come to Christmas, for God's sakes, at my house, my parents' house, and my neighbors.
And your neighbors.
My neighbors.
Neighbors, yeah.
Yeah.
I think
I've been to the 50th anniversary of Mom and Dad at the karaoke bar.
Yeah, that's right.
Mafioki.
That's right, not just
It's
karaoke.
fantastic. All right, we're digressing. Because there's a lot of content here we could actually give you today. But let's stay focused on the hiring. So I looked at the resume and I saw, because of course I Googled her immediately, and I somehow landed on a vlog, which is this, okay? So many people when I say vlog, they're like, what is that? And I'm like, vlog.
Video blog.
Vlog.
Blog.
So I was like, well, if anybody's doing a vlog, I want to know who they are.
Oh, so it wasn't from the picture, because I remember sending you the initial,
No.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
it was because you Googled me that you found the vlog?
Yeah. Well, did you send me that you had a vlog? Did you send me a link to it?
No,
Yeah,
but I
Because I asked you to send me some of your work.
right, which is what I sent you a thumbnail that I had done for
From
one of
your
my
vlog.
vlogs. Is that must have been what it was. So I don't advertise the vlog under my name. So you won't find it if you just search like Alyssa. It's not gonna come up. So yeah, I mean maybe, I guess. Sounds like maybe you did, I don't really know.
Well, I mean, possible. I might have. I
Well,
might have just gotten that and gone, like, not even looked at it and just gone right to her vlog. So the best part about this story is that she was doing a vlog about how to, she being the person sitting next to me. My mother hates when I do that. Like, why are you saying she when she's sitting next to you? Alyssa was doing a vlog about how to obtain your Florida medical marijuana card.
That's correct, yes. Yep, all about that and just the process and what it's like here in Florida specifically.
So
So,
why, you might ask, would I be interested in that when looking for a digital media specialist?
yeah, you might ask that.
You might.
No, they're definitely gonna ask.
Yeah, and then also me being, so I also have, I have the Dr. Whisperer, and then Scott and I and Alyssa have 13th Avenue Media. So I work with doctors, and a lot of doctors aren't real hip to this medical marijuana. There's a lot of opinions going on around.
For sure, and I mean, as an employer, like, I put that on there knowing that there was a good chance that you weren't gonna call me, which is really hilarious, like,
Yeah.
because that was what made
It's the
you call
first,
me. If anything,
yes.
it wasn't anything else on my resume, it wasn't the fact that, like, maybe I had an English degree, or
No.
like, whatever, it was.
No idea.
It was what I was trying to, like, not necessarily hide, because I sent you the picture,
Yeah.
but I wasn't like, I didn't link you to the blog either, because I was like, if she figures it out and she's okay with it, that's fine. But like, I could see an employer not wanting someone who smokes
Oh,
weed.
for sure, she wasn't getting a job with the vlog. In like all right.
Oh, no,
I'm gonna insult myself and say I'm not legit. But especially in, I don't know, like in corporate and especially in the medical industry, people are looking for like things that I don't look for.
True.
Like an MBA.
Right,
I
right.
think it's great if you got an MBA, by the way. It might just be jealousy.
Mm.
Or I just don't understand. It's
Right.
not what has gotten me through my career
Mhm.
and working with doctors. But a lot of my doctors say they get excited when I show them, like, oh, this one has an MBA. So I
Right.
use that to my advantage when I really like a candidate.
Yeah, the credentials. I thought for sure I was gonna have to like go back to school.
No. Okay,
Anyway.
so now we meet. So I love the vlogs. I'm like, and my thought process was this. Really,
Yeah.
anybody that is willing to do a vlog and put themselves out there
Mhm.
and it not be perfect.
Which it certainly wasn't perfect.
I mean,
Did you watched? I mean, you saw
I
them.
watched all of them.
Yeah.
I think
so-
there were only 3 at the time.
Oh,
I think so.
really?
But I was like, is this interesting? Is she in her bedroom? You know,
Yes.
those are the things
My
I was
sister's
thinking.
bedroom.
Oh, and your sister's?
Yeah.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, I was curious about it, and then like the second one was better than the first one.
Yeah. Oh no, it was definitely. Oh, the first one actually wasn't my bedroom.
Oh,
But okay, but the rest of them were in my sister's bedroom.
gotcha.
And there was a significant increase
Yeah, it
in
got better.
quality.
For sure got better. So I just love the fact, because it takes a lot of courage to do what we're doing now. Or just like, I don't care. It's mostly I don't care.
Mhm. Yeah. You have
Because
to
I'm
let
wearing
go.
purple. I don't typically wear purple. And
Yeah,
it's
I
like,
guess true. I've never really seen
you
you wear
never,
purple.
no, because I don't
Anyway.
have any purple.
Yeah.
I also have on purple pants, if you can't see them. Probably can't.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No, it's under the tree. So, all right, so now we meet, and I think I had met somebody before you. I was talking to somebody before you.
Yeah.
We met at Bel Air Coffee.
Yeah. Someone was there when I got there.
Yes,
Mhm.
right. I remember that. I had no idea who I was interviewing though.
No.
They did not make any kind of impact on me. But I did.
So funny.
Yeah, all right, so now this is kind of where I have like a blackout of memory, and why we're really doing this vlog, because there's a lot of info here.
Yeah, no, don't worry, I'm gonna have to go through this.
No, I want it, I think she should, I think this is funny, for me anyway, and entertaining,
Okay.
of how I would, in this crazy, insane mind, know that you would be the right person, which would, you know, Bel Air and a vlog about marijuana.
Right, like not
Nice.
typical.
Let me tell them the thing that was so funny to me though.
Okay.
Then I find out that she'd gone to law school and like was an English major. I didn't know. It was on the resume. I just didn't look at it. I skim.
Yeah.
And that's what, you know what, that's what every recruiter's doing, or every HR rep. They're looking for something that they're looking for. So
Right.
that's why I always say, like, you have to really stand out, because you don't know what it's gonna be.
Sure, I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because
totally.
you had like 2 different resumes, didn't you? Like a resume for something,
Probably.
I think you told me.
Yeah.
And a lot of people do.
Yes, I have like a legal resume
Right.
and like a media resume,
Right,
but they're kind of like the same thing anyway.
right. So, but a lot of people do that. They send me, oh, well, you know, if I'm gonna help somebody find a job, they send me at least 2 or 3, which I'm like, oh, this is
I only
a
have
lot
2,
to write.
but yeah.
Okay, so lived in Bel Air, went to law school, English major, which you need, I'm not sure if you're aware, but like content, and writing content is
It helps.
copy.
It helps, yeah.
It was so great because I didn't have, to this day, I don't look at what you type. And we had, how it started was, you came on as an intern. Because in my 20-year career of hiring people,
Yeah.
I've known that people mostly will change from who they are when you hire them.
In just 3 months, just like a 3-month period.
Yeah, they will. They'll come in excited and will want to do everything and anything that you ask. They will look appropriate. And I'm not saying this for everybody, but most will, I don't know,
Sure.
you know, start just getting complacent, and it's been 2 months. That's why we had a 2-month anniversary party.
Oh, that's right. She did a 2-month anniversary party, which is like unheard of. And who does that?
She got a cupcake
I did.
from Venus, our
We went to
favorite.
Venus.
That's when I was eating eggplant burritos.
Oh,
I miss it. Maybe today.
Really?
Yeah, I lost a client.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
I
didn't.
don't
You
drink or do drugs, so I'm gonna do something. I worked out. But anyway, digressing again. All right, so then I meet you, and that's the part of it which I find funny. Like, I don't really remember what you said. I liked her, you know?
What
You
was
were
your first impression
presentable.
of me? Do
You know,
remember
you were
that?
presentable.
Okay.
You were, you know, attractive.
Okay.
You were, like, you looked clean cut, like, and I don't care about that, really. I actually don't care how you look.
Yeah, I'm surprised that you really.
I just thought, well, this is good.
Okay.
And she was young, and I wanted somebody young. I wanted somebody that was smarter than me in the digital media landscape. Don't you love the word landscape? It's a very big
Throw it in here
business
as
term.
many times as you can.
Yeah, deliverables,
Yeah.
landscape.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think I remember that day. I was wearing my green button-down shirt.
No.
Oh, yeah. Which I remember thinking going into it, like I wasn't super dressed up that day. I didn't-
Well, we were at Bel Air Coffee.
Right, exactly. So.
Which we liked very
but-
much at the time.
Yeah,
We
well,
still like it, but we don't have to go there anymore because we have the rain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
But I mean, I think the reason, like, so one of the first things that I said to you, right, is this is like the point of this
Yeah,
conversation.
this is the actual point of this vlog. We're getting to it right now.
So one of the first things I say to someone, and I've had gone on so many interviews before I interviewed with Sharon, like I had interviewed with tons of people, and one of the first things I say to anyone that I'm interviewing with, and I make sure to say in the interview, is that like, I'll just drop it in there, that like, I'm gay.
And you did.
Just kind of like that. But I have to make a point to say that, because I don't want to work for someone who's not okay with that.
Right. Plus, is that you told me something yesterday that like, there's no law to protect.
Right, and so like I want to work for someone who I don't have to worry about my job, you know, am I going to lose my job? Like I don't want to have to worry about
Because
that.
people get fired for being gay,
Right.
just so you know.
Here in Florida, it's a thing, it
It's a thing.
happens. But like not even just that, like I wasn't afraid necessarily of being fired, but I'm afraid of working for someone who's not cool with it. Like to me, there's nothing
Sure.
worse than spending time with someone on a regular basis who
Every
actually
day.
ultimately is like, I really don't agree with who you are as a person.
Yeah, none of that whole gay thing.
So like, yeah, I can't
So
do
how
that.
did I react?
So she had like an absolute non-reaction. You just like didn't even. I remember
I don't
thinking,
remember.
like, did she hear me?
Yeah, I don't
was
remember.
like, I don't think she heard me say that. Because she didn't even flinch. It was like, and like, if you're gay, you know this, like every reaction, whenever you tell somebody, it's like you get a physical reaction in some way, but she just.
I will tell you what I do
Nothing.
remember very, very clearly asking you because I wanted to know the answer, but I didn't want to, I was gonna get real personal real quick.
Oh, okay.
So you know what this is?
Yes, I do.
So I asked her why she was smoking medicinal marijuana,
Yeah.
and she told me. And I probably had no reaction to that either. Maybe I opened up about myself.
I feel like you might have.
Yeah. Because I would have smoked medicinal marijuana if it was a thing when I was suffering from depression.
Right.
When I was young.
Yeah.
So I probably didn't have much reaction to that, but.
No, I remember feeling like I definitely think I had the feeling that you understood, or that,
Yeah.
like there was some sort of. So I didn't feel like you were asking me because you were like.
Did I use it against you?
Yeah, I didn't have that feeling.
I was horrendous.
Depressed. Bye.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Did you
so.
say you had a mental health issue? Sorry.
See, yet just
I
another
saw
thing-
it as an advantage.
Right, yet just another thing that most people would be like, oh, no, and like, no, and no,
I was
no.
excited.
Mm.
I was like, oh, yay. She has,
That's so nice.
she has a mental health issue. Fantastic. Because the truth is, well, this is how I really feel. I feel like the people that I know that I admire the most are the ones that have gone through some type of adversity.
Right.
So if you have suffered any type of adversity, whether you be gay, mental health issues, alcoholic, drug addict, in recovery, and you get through that hard time,
Yeah.
you will be more grateful than most that you would simply just have a job
Yes.
and that somebody would give you a chance
Yes.
and then you could grow together.
It's so true. That's exactly how I felt.
Because I wanted that for myself. Like I worked at Gilman and Mandel
Right.
for, well, part-time, but only 3 days a week. But I had been coming out of my depression. Like I was at I think it was like the 6-month place where the medication had worked. And I was sober like 6 months, so, and then I got a job. But there was no pressure on me, my parents put no pressure on me. So we had a lot of identification.
Yeah, there was a lot that we had in common and
Yes.
were related to in that way.
Yes, which was weird.
Was it? Did you have
No, it
thought,
was
like,
weird that this
well, no.
you're the resume I picked out.
oh yeah.
That whole thing.
Well, I just feel like everything in that situation was like, as cheesy as it sounds, like was meant to be or whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
It is cheesy, but it's true.
it is, isn't it? I mean, I just feel like everything like that led me to that point.
Yes.
Was like made sense when we met.
And those are the things, my friends, you cannot question.
Yeah.
It was the same thing with Terry, when I met Terry. And
Mhm.
Terry still, as a matter of fact, Facebook told me today that it was Terry and I's 2-year friend anniversary.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't post, I didn't share it. Not because I don't love Terry, I was bummed that I lost a client.
Yeah.
I didn't want to celebrate at that moment.
Yeah.
I feel like celebrating now though.
Oh,
Because, all good things
Mhm.
come out of adversity.
Yeah.
Adversity makes you
Yeah.
stronger.
Mhm.
So then and I think Scott was excited to hear about you too.
Hmm.
For the points that Scott would be excited about, which are like mine.
Yeah, definitely different set of. He's looking for something different.
Totally. I was like, oh my God, it's fantastic. Like she lives in Bel Air and she went to law school. He was like, oh. And I'm like, yeah, but like who cares? But that means that she's smarter than I thought she was.
Yeah, that always helps. People are like, oh, we went to law school.
Yeah, they're like, whoa.
It's never like a negative thing.
Yeah, it
Right.
isn't, because people have this weird perception. All right, so the point again,
Yeah.
right?
So much editing.
I don't think, why does she think editing? No, I think this flows,
All right.
because it's real, this is
It's tree
happening.
table talk right now.
Oh my
I just want to
God.
continually like pet this table.
Me too. It's very
Just
str-
like.
I wish you could be here.
Sorry, you can't. I mean,
Well, they could if
It's
they were
true.
smart and they joined
It's true.
the ring.
yeah.
It's in Clearwater in downtown. But you have to be a certain type of person, I think. Like, there's no mirror in the bathroom. Okay, that's not a thing,
Yet.
but I want it to be a thing. Like, I thought there was no mirror in the bathroom because this was such an evolved place that it's more, you are more than how you look.
Right. No, I can tell. We both had the same
Downloaded
thought
that.
process, and
Yeah.
then we were told, no, it's just because the mirrors haven't actually arrived
Yeah,
yet.
being like custom
And I
built.
was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And I wouldn't care at this point, obviously.
Well, it's been we've been here for so long without mirrors.
We haven't needed a mirror. Well, look at our cell phones if we have, she does that all the time. That's the thing about being young. I cannot
See about that.
I cannot look at myself with the selfie thing because I feel like it's distorted,
No.
but it's actually the truth. That's how I really look. So I don't want to see that. I want
I
to
get
see
that.
the picture in the right lighting
Yeah.
and the right angle.
Right.
Not
sure.
this. Plus, I'm older and I don't know how to take a selfie well.
That's absolutely not true, but okay.
Yeah, it's true. All right. So beautiful.
It is so beautiful.
It's so beautiful. Who knew?